Willem Defoe house. Let's make it. This image has been haunting me ever since I saw it, so let's recreate it. Let's make Willem Defoe house. So to make Willem Defoe house, I first gathered up some materials. I had this cardboard box from a baby gate we recently got, and I purchased some paint pens, Sharpies, Posca pens, a roller, lots of tubes of paint just to be able to cover the whole thing, as well as some construction paper, and I just kind of got to it. After getting my supplies, I cut the box apart, and then I got started on making the face hole. I traced my general face head shape using a pen and just putting my face to the cardboard to get an idea of how big it actually needed to be to fit on my head. After I gave myself an outline, I started cutting away so that way I could have a nice open spot to stick my face through. There wasn't really a science to it, I just kind of cut slits and then I carved it out slowly to kind of be the shape that I had drawn on and test fit to make sure it fit properly. So far so good. I think this need a little more around the sides to be comfortable in the forehead, but I think it's coming along nicely. This is definitely an interesting thing. I was just kind of thinking, oh, it'll be a one-off, but like wear it once, get rid of it. Kind of thinking I might put it up on my wall. But of course I'm still just in this phase. Also, like, had the thought as I was cutting out this of like, how would this go down at a Comic-Con? Like, this is technically a cosplay. Let's keep working on this. After the test fit, I refined out the face shape some more, making sure that it was comfortable, and then I went in with my pen again to mark out some guiding lines and match it up to Willem Defoe's general house shape, as well as the window. I decided to cut into the window first, and then I used my ruler to help me get the shape of the roof. I didn't really go in with too strong of a plan, just going based off of what the picture has and shows, and then working my way from that. After cutting the house shape, I cut a piece of elastic that fit around my head comfortably and sandwiched that between the house cardboard as well as some scrap pieces of cardboard to make sure that it would be secure. This way I can wear the house without having as much hands-on contact and can do the pose that he does. I also used some cardboard pieces to secure the roof so it was a little more structurally sound. Here I am just doing a little test fitting. After that, I just started painting my house. I debated painting it brown just to match the cardboard, but I ended up going with this yellow color. Then I went in with my paint pen and I did some little details such as this roof trim. I decided to do it in white for enough contrast, and then I did my little chimney that I had hot glued to the back and just did that in black to make it the most contrast. Okay, so I did a tiny bit off camera. I put in a makeshift counterweight to kind of see if I could get this from, you know, shifting so much, and I applied felt along the face frame just to make it a bit more comfortable because the cardboard directly on the skin, not that pleasant. And I tried, like, I just used a scrap that I had around, so it's not like a perfect match for the yellow. And then off camera, I touched up some of the white paint, and then you can see my my chimney. And I like worked through how I was gonna get this to work. So I like did the shutters. I don't know if it's really gonna work because I tried gluing these back. It doesn't really seem like it's gonna be something that's possible, like with just glue. It probably is, but not for what I have at least on hand. So I got some popsicle sticks that I am going to use for the crossbeam of the window, and I'm just going to use that across the back, you know, just how his window is. And then I'm thinking that I'll cut these off and use it as a template, perhaps for popsicle stick shutters. You know, just a few, maybe. Do I paint them? Do I just use, I don't know, just paper perhaps? But yeah, I might paint these. I might just like light wash them with paint. But that's currently the plan, and then I have some felt that I can use as curtains like his has. But this is where I am currently at the moment. I'm debating some other little details, but for kind of like the sake of this video, I'm going to workshop the window, maybe workshop the counterbalance a little bit, because I currently just have one full tube, and it's almost, but not quite. So that is where we are at in this project at this moment. So let's just, I'm gonna focus on the window, I think, and not worry about the counterweight for the moment, because I can always adjust that later. I literally just taped a paint tube on, so let's get to the window. First thing I did was instantly cut off the cardboard shutters that I initially had tried to do. That was very satisfying to cut them off, since I had already kind of serrated that edge a little bit to hopefully have them bend. So just toss those aside, and then I assessed how the popsicle stick shutters might look, how they would do, and I painted one white to kind of see how that would look and work. It luckily worked out really well, and I ended up painting them all white and hot gluing them down. In this, I tried out several different types of glue throughout the project, but hot glue was the only one that actually seemed to work for it. So here I am painting it, and then I will hot glue them down, as well as hot gluing two of them in a cross shape for the actual window framing itself. You look gorgeous. Oh, it's so silly, I love it. Any thoughts?
Home sweet home.
Yes. Beautiful. So the very last step was hot gluing the cross for the window and then adding some felt curtains. Now it's time for our reveal. Knock knock, who's home? It me. I am your home. It's the house, it's the house, it's the house.
Sydney's at a house.
I'm a homeowner.
Look at Dia. How do you feel?
Bonita.
You look bonita.
So there you have it. I have become Willem Defoe, and yeah, I made my house a little bit cheerier by picking yellow, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fairly easy build. It only took a couple days with paint drying and kind of thinking through some of the ideas. But it came out really well, just don't look at the back. And like, it's cardboard, so it's not like made to last forever.
Yeah. Just a fun art project.
Art project, little prop. I'm glad that I was able to commit it to video and photo for...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with how it's come out.
I think it's cool. It came out exactly how you were like...
Yeah, it's bigger than his, but in my mind when making it, it felt right.
Your dreams are bigger.
I don't know if my dreams are bigger, but it definitely feels appropriately sized.
Yeah, it's nice.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you flock and squawk again with us sometime. Bye!
Bye!